Hello, I'm going to help you how to create and deploy a REST API with Tomcat to Azure Cloud with IntelliJ. First is first, you're going to create you're going to portal azure.com and you're going to create an app service. And as you can see, I already have one, but we can create another one just to demonstrate. And there's a limit how many you can create. I'm pretty sure it's 10. I'm not sure if it's maximized with 10 that you have at the same time, or if it's 10 maximum. That's like even if you delete, you're not allowed. I'm not sure about that, so be careful how many you create, but you should be able to create one. First off, I have an existing resource group called lab2, which I'm going to use. If not, you can just create a new one where it contains. Web name, it's very important that it's unique. So for example, I can't have this one because I already have it, but I can target number 2 and then you're okay. And if I only would have a Simon, which very guaranteed is taken, then you're not allowed to have it. So you have to have a unique name, which will be simon.azurewebsite.net. But let's go back to the one that works. And then you select here Tomcat. I have 9.0, which I think works great, and with Java 8 then of course. There is a Java 11 as well if you want to try that, but that's not the example I'm going to go through. So it's Java 8, Tomcat 9, and then on a Windows computer, and then we're going to scroll down to North Europe where I'm currently at, and that's where I want to go. And here you can have a different kinds of plan. I'm not sure, I'm just using the basic one. It kind of limits how much you can actually interact with the application. I sometimes get service is unavailable, and the reason is because you're not allowed to use it as much as possible because you have a free subscription. It's just a trial. So, but it's perfect for this lab that we're having right now. I'm pretty sure there's nothing in like this is off and this should be off, and then we review and create. And here's the part I kinda not remember, but I'm going to create one just to demonstrate. So then you just create. There'll be information here I will need to delete just or edit out. But let's see, your deployment is underway. Okay, let's fast forward with this. Okay, that went pretty quick anyway, so you didn't need a pause. Now your deployment is complete, which means that you can go to your resources, and here's the information, and it's available. And everything looks great, and you even have an FTP hostname and stuff like that. And if I click on this one now, you'll see you have your own website. And now I will show you how you do it in IntelliJ and how you to connect, upload. So let's go to pause here. We're back. So now I started IntelliJ, and which we will use as an IDE. And you will have to go to configure and plugins. And now we need to Google on Azure toolkit for IntelliJ, which I already installed, but you just click install, and once you're done, you just restart your IDE and you're done. It's super easy, it's straightforward, and it's great to use, to be honest. So since I already installed, I can fast forward this a bit. So you just pause here until you're completed the download. So now when we're done downloading the plugin, we can just create a new project, and we're going to create from archetype. And then we're going to possess something called Maven archetype web app. And this is the one we're going to use, and make sure it's correct. I just made a mistake, which was the wrong one, so I'm guaranteed it's this one you download that you're choosing for the Maven project. And you click next, and here's you're going to type in it was com.microsoft.azure. Then we're going to have the name for the app, and I'm just calling it web app 2. I already have one that's called web app, but so I'm just taking the second one here, and we click next, and we click next, and then we finish. And now we created the web app, and we just have to wait until it's all set up. Now it's successful build, and you can create a new directory here, which is called you can call it Java, and we set it as source, and we click apply. Always add. So I did a mistake, as you can see. I already deployed, but let's ignore that for now. I'm going to show you what I did wrong and what you have to be careful about. But as you can see, we have an Azure Explorer here where we can see the resources, and if you click on the web apps, you will see your app service that you can choose when you will deploy. So I can show you right now how to deploy, and you go back to the project and you right click the web app 2, that's in this up here, and then you Azure, that's down below here, and deploy to Azure. And here's the mistake I made. I chose the old one. I'm having a new one, so you need to be careful which web app you're choosing. So I'm going to pick the correct one this time and not do the same mistake. And now we're going to deploy it. And now we have to wait until it's done. It will go pretty quick. So there might be restrictions how like it will come up a message that service is unavailable, and the reason is because we have a limit how much we can actually use the resource, but it will still be perfect for this web for this app lab. So as you can see, when I started this application, it says service unavailable, HTTP 503, the service is unavailable. And if we update it, it's hopefully you will see. It might take some time, a few times. I will just have to see if there is anything else that's. Let's go. Okay. And if this doesn't work, okay, as you can see, it worked now. So as you can see, it's very slow because we share this area with some other people, and it's very limited. I can even now go to, what was it? Was it tests? Oh, that's the test. So it's called /REST API /test. And as you can see, it takes time, it's slow, but you have it deployed, which is a requirement. And here you see, hello world. Maybe you can upgrade the plan. I haven't checked it out. It will cost more right now. I've seen it will have cost me, and then it's been active the whole night. Think about that. It's been taking 5 kronas from me just for running. It will take or no, it will not take. I thought it took 50 kroner for just deploying it, but it doesn't. So I've been had it running for the whole night, and it cost me 5 kroner. So just think about that. But that's it. That's how you deploy. Good luck. Rest API. Blah 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 blah.